My name is Stuart. Welcome to part 2 of What It Is, the song Slap Bass by Red Hot Chili Peppers. I thought I was in a better... I thought this video was going to start much better than this. I didn't even say what song it was before it just fell apart. Did you guys notice I organized these books back here? It looks much nicer. Before there were some like random papers and stuff. Now I think it looks much nicer. Also, I have 2 copies of Counterpoint and Composition. So what do you think about that? One of them belongs to my wife, and for some reason she doesn't want to carry Counterpoint and Composition around with her all the time. So it's living here on my bookshelf. I've got 2. There they are. I've got 2. Let's learn the second part to this song. This. If you haven't watched part 1, you really need to watch part 1. If you just want to see a person just completely crumble before your eyes. And then also it teaches you this thumping slap technique, which is great. Go do that, because this video will be difficult without first watching that video. Let me play for you what we're going to learn today. It goes, oh, hey. There are only 8 notes that we're adding on to what we played last time. Last time we learned the intro to What It Is. This time we're learning the next part. I actually don't know what this part is called. It's not the chorus. It's not the verse. This might be like the second part of the intro. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to do some research and get back to you on that. It comes right after the intro. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to play what we played last time, which is open, mute, open, mute, open. Then, immediately after that, you are going to put your pointer finger on the 5th fret of the A string, which is the 2nd string from the top. Don't even get me started. Got your pointer finger there. Then we're going to thump, which is where you just whack the string with your thumb, but we're going to thump the A string, not the E string. So check this out. I'm doing the same motion where I'm swinging my hand. I'm not swinging. I'm swinging my thumb by rotating my wrist like that. Remember? I'm just going to hit the A string. So I have to aim right at that string right in the middle. That is not easy. So what can we do to make this a little bit easier? For one thing, look over here. With my thumb, I'm muting the E string. So see, I'm just bringing my thumb up over the top, touching the E string. For certain styles of music, having your thumb up over the top is really pretty bad technique. You may have come across people or teachers or other players who say to keep your thumb back here and always reach up with your fingers. A lot of the time, that's a really good idea, but for some styles, it just makes a lot of sense to bring your thumb up over the top for certain reasons. For this one, it makes a lot of sense. So your thumb comes up here, touches the top string, pointer fingers on the 5th fret, aim for the A string with your thumb, but if you kind of hit the other strings a little bit, as long as you're muting with your thumb and your pointer finger might be muting the other strings, all we're going to hear is the A string. If your thumb's not there, you're going to get all that noise, but bring your thumb over the top. There we go. Now I can swing pretty hard with my thumb, and I don't have to worry about hitting the E string. So you might want to spend some time just doing that. You could, while you're watching TV, sit there and do that. You don't even probably don't want to be plugged in or have your volume off. Just go like that. Get used to that. I did that for a long time, just aiming for that 2nd string, trying to get some good sound out of it. How much longer should we do this? Another 5 minutes? Let's do it for another 10 seconds. All right, great. So we're not going to play it a bunch of times in a row like that. We're just going to do it one time and then immediately hammer on to the 7th fret. So I thump the 5th fret, hammer on to the 7th fret. See that? It's going to be tough to get volume there. It's going to be really quiet at first. Don't worry about it. It'll come with time. Boom, hey, boom, boom, hey, heartbeat. See that? See how that comes in? Open, mute, mute, heartbeat. There it is. Probably the hardest part of the entire song is that little hammer-on right there. That thump, hammer, thump, hammer. We're just gonna keep moving. You haven't mastered that yet. You're gonna have to do it a bunch of times. I'll do it with you a few more times throughout this lesson. Right after that, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna just kind of plop your hand down onto the strings. You're gonna sort of hit the top string with your thumb, but we've got the thumb up here still, so you're muting that top string. So it's like this. See that? Just plopping it down there. The reason we're plopping it down there is, for one, we want that little percussive sound. The other reason is that gives us the perfect opportunity to get the pointer finger curled underneath the D string, the second string from the bottom. So see how my pointer finger, I'm just grabbing that string. I'm literally coming from under it, then wrapping around so I can just pull on the string as hard as I want, like that. Then we're gonna just pull off of the string. Do you remember what that's called from the last video? That's right, it's called a pop. That's called popping. So you just pop the string. You want it to be hard. You want that really twangy, abrasive, gnarly sound. When we play that note, we want to have the pointer finger on the 5th fret of the D string. So it's actually going to sound like this. You can do it hard. You might, you're not going to break the string. You might break the string. If you break the string, I'll buy you a new one. I'm not going to buy you a new one. So let's do this. Let's plop your hand down, pop, plop, pop, plop, and pop. It's called the plop and pop technique. It's not. It sounds gross. Don't call it that. But can you see what I'm doing? When I plop my hand down, I'm also trying to let my finger just fall right in that gap between the bottom 2 strings, so then I can grab it for the pop. Just fall down, pop up. My pointer finger's trying to aim right into there so that it's ready to pull up like that. Notice how I'm pulling. I know I said this before. I'm pulling hard. I'm not going, and I'm not just using the very tip of my finger. I'm really getting my finger under there. Look at that. Look at that. All right, look. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open, mute, heartbeat, hammer, plop, pop. I'm gonna stop saying plop, pop. It really sounds weird. I'm gonna say thump, pop, thump, pop. Open, mute, heartbeat, hammer, thump, pop. Can we try it together? Let's do it really slowly together. That's another catchphrase of mine. Let's do it really slowly together. 1, 2, here we go. And open, mute, heartbeat, hammer, thump, pop. How'd it go? How was the pop? Was the pop good? Pop good? If you notice, when I do my pop there, I keep my forearm touching the bass and kind of pivot off of there, as opposed to coming straight out. Coming straight out, I don't have as much control, and it hurts my fingertip a lot more. If I just peel it off like that, I'm kind of coming off at an angle. A lot more control. Feels a lot better to me, personally, as a human being. What do you say we do it slowly? 2 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open, mute, heartbeat. That was pretty fast. Let's do it a little slower. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still feels kind of fast, right? When you're trying to put it all together. Guess what comes next? That's right. We do my patented thump pop again. Yeah, no, I said the right thing. I was disappointed in myself, but thump pop. So we're going to go thump pop, thump pop. Would you do me the courtesy of playing that with me a couple times? We're just going to go thump pop, thump pop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thump pop, thump pop. Remember, when you do the thump, you're letting your pointer finger just fall in between those two bottom strings, and then it's ready to pop. E, O, A, ah, O, ah, O, E, O, baby, O. Okay, enough of that. Thump pop, just by itself, 2 times, you and me. Let's make this happen. 1, 2, here we go. Thump, pop, thump, pop. How'd it go? Do it again. 1, 2, here we go. Thump, pop, thump, pop. 2 more times. Okay. Thump, pop, thump, pop. Last time. Thump, pop, thump, pop. Put it all together. What do you got? This. Look. 1, 2. Okay. Open, mute, open, mute, heartbeat. See that? It's kind of cool, right? Kind of cool. 1, 2, here we go. You're frustrated about the A string, aren't you? That part where you have to thump on the A string. I know, guys, it's a pain. It's a horrible, miserable thing to play in the song. Like I said, hardest part of the entire song, and I'm including the next part. Next video, by the way, we get to learn this. Doesn't that look fun? It's super fun. That is so much easier than what we're doing right now. So I don't know if that's supposed to be good or bad, but anyway. We literally have 2 more notes to add. After our little thump pop on the 5th fret of the 2nd string from the bottom, you're just gonna put your pointer finger on the 3rd fret of the top string. You're gonna do a nice slow thump, and then you're gonna play the 5th fret on the top string. Nice slow thump. So we've got 3, 5. Nice and slow. Couldn't be easier. 3, 5. How do you put it all together? Like this. Open, mute, open, mute, open. That's it. Hey! Now look, guys, I didn't really do the best job of explaining this part of the song. If we're being honest, this is my least favorite part of the song. Like, it's cool. Don't tell Flea I said that, but like, it's cool, but it's my least favorite part. And the intro I like because it really gets used to that technique. The next part, the verse, I just love it. So much fun to play. This part here, we just had to do it. So, I mean, like, you could be mad at me or whatever, and I just, this video is boring. I don't know what to tell you. This lesson, it's lacking something. I'm gonna cut all this out. But here's the deal. You need to practice this part so that you can successfully play the next part. It's that same thing. It's the thing math teachers always tell you, where you have to learn this thing so that you understand the next thing. It's just kind of true. The big takeaway from today was that pop, where you just get your pointer finger underneath the string, get an old pop. We're going to be doing a lot of popping next time, so be ready for it. Be prepared. And practice this, practice the intro, go eat a sandwich, go on a bike ride, and I'll see you next time. Bye.